Hey guys, Marsting in here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be having a look at the INT GT Vegeta Rainbow full level 10 links. I still get a lot of questions from people in the comments and on Twitter about whether or not this guy is worth buying with your red coins. And since we did the Goku video the other day where I told the stupid story of how I ended up buying all of the extra copies for him with red coins, the Vegeta I did actually pull. I went into the celebration with both of these guys at 55%, and then I ended up pulling all the copies of Vegeta before I actually managed to pull my first copy of Frieza. I think I ended up pulling a couple of spare ones as well. So I'm bringing a GT Heroes team. I've got Vegeta as the leader because his sub-lead is Vegeta's family. So I'm also bringing this guy along because he's a Vegeta family support unit. He also has Prodigies, which is a link that the GT Vegeta has. I'm hoping this guy and the Xeno Goku get an awakening with the next Heroes banner that comes out, because normally they wait like it's every other year. So like last year we got the Super Saiyan 4s, so they won't awaken this year. It should be the fusions from the previous year, but hopefully these guys as well. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump in. So we've got him on the first rotation here. This is actually turn 2, sorry, because the friend was on the other turn. But you can see they've got 3 links: Prodigies, Royal Lineage, Prepared for Battle, and then these guys have GT and Fierce Battle. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in the middle. We'll do this, and then yeah, we've got everything except for Golden Warrior and Super Saiyan active. So I think if we get the rotation set up where we have the GT Goku next to this Vegeta, and then have the support Vegeta in slot 3, I think we can actually activate all of his links. So we'll see how that plays out. I have fully linked level 10 the Gohan and Goten. I think they have 2 dupes. I only just recently from these download celebration banners pulled the AG. Wow, of course he dodged. Oh no, he absorbs Ki Blast attacks. Wonderful. That was a 6.7 million attack stat there from the Vegeta. That's pretty good. So yeah, we're doing the Shadow Dragons Infinite Dragon Ball history. Forgot this guy nullifies key-based super attacks. At least he doesn't absorb them. And then, of course, the type disadvantage. We take the super, dodge the normal attack. That's exactly what I would have expected. But yeah, these two share a very similar link set. So yeah, it's only Royal Lineage and Prodigies that they are missing. So I definitely want to get the GT Goku off onto the other rotation with our Rainbow Vegeta, because obviously then we're going to be able to get his full links active, full level 10. I did bring an orb changing item for later as well, so we could see like a big nuking turn, but I want to try and see his best turn without any items active. So in terms of, I don't know how many characters we have on this team that actually don't have a key based super attack. I think Goku hits him first, right? Okay, good. So yeah, in terms of red coins, so a little while ago, before Videl came out, I did do a top 10 Dokkan Fest TURs on Global. Maybe I should do an updated one. I should probably do one every time a new Dokkan Fest comes out, to be fair. But let me just see. These guys, do they have different links together or no? No, it's just GT and Fierce Battle, so it doesn't actually really matter which one we keep on rotation here. So what's his defense start of turn? With double support units, he has 200k defense. Obviously, he greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, so his defense does increase after supering. He does get an additional attack and defense 10% when performing a super attack per key sphere obtained. So that's the thing, these guys' stats jump up quite a lot when they attack, so we won't get to see in actually in the menu what his defense is. And then he does also get bonus attack per GT Heroes ally on the same, attacking in the same turn, which of course we do have 2 of. So let's go ahead and do this. We get 6 orbs, so pretty reasonable buff. I don't think we see any immediate change to his defensive stat, no. So it's going to jump up by quite a lot though, because it's what, 60%? With 2 GT heroes on allies on the rotation, plus the 60% from the orbs as well. So his defense will have jumped up by over 100%, to the point where he takes 130 damage from a type disadvantage super attack. Wow. But yeah, I got sidetracked again. Let's go back to the red coins. So I made the Dokkan Fest exclusive tier list before Videl came out, and I put Vegeta and Goku at number 1 and 2. I do feel like you can argue back and forth which one is number 1 and which one is number 2. But I definitely think they are 1 and 2. I don't think Videl releasing changed that. My opinion was, I mean, you can go watch that video, but I think her team options are limited enough that I don't think I would put her above the GT Super Saiyans. So considering that I think that they are the 2 best Dokkan Fest TURs on Global, it should be pretty obvious that yes, I do think that it is worth getting with red coins. Obviously, if you don't have Goku or Vegeta, I talked about it in that video. For me personally, I put Goku at number 1 just because I like some of the teams that he's on a bit more. Like he's on Kamehameha. And obviously Goku family is overall better than Vegeta family, unfortunately. Just the way the game works, right? All the Goku units are super good. Gohan, there's a lot of good Gohan units. There's more options as well, because if you think you got like Bardock, Raditz, whereas Vegeta family, there's no good King Vegeta. There's one Tarball who isn't particularly good. So yeah, it's not exactly like the most stacked family team. And then Vegeta's on teams like Worthy Rivals, which is okay, but it's definitely not a team that you're going to see run as often as something like Kamehameha. So something like that, I think, does make Goku stand out as being a little bit better. But obviously here on the GT Heroes team, where they're very much at home, we've got a ton of really good support units. Both of these units are insanely good. And of course, if you are missing the 7.6, okay. So if you are missing a Vegeta family leader, I know the LR Super Saiyan 4s have been around a fair bit in the last year or so, but GT Heroes is probably one of the top teams in the game. Not the best, but top 10 easily, I would say. And obviously he then has Vegeta family as the sub lead. So this team is very, very good. Vegeta himself is very, very good. I definitely think that it's a unit worth spending your red coins on, because you got to remember as well, this is the first time that the unit has returned. So let's go ahead and use his active skill. The active skills for the GT Super Saiyans is probably the only thing that lets them down a little bit, because Vegeta's looks awesome. I love this transition from like the Golden Ape and then yeah, the Smoke Players Super Saiyan 4 final shine attack. I think it looks amazing. Using it here because we have type advantage, so 2.65. Obviously, you take a look at like the damage that the new LRs that just came out for the download celebration are doing with their active skills, and it kind of puts these guys to shame. I know obviously they are summonable LRs and these are only TURs, but it's because these guys have that nuking style mechanic, but they don't get the bonus until they super attack. So obviously they're not getting any of that extra attack when they do their active skill. So the active skill, especially in really difficult content, can be kind of underwhelming in terms of damage, which is a little bit disappointing because they both do look really cool. But like if you go into say like the GT Goku event, say you're taking Goku, so in the final stage against full power Super Saiyan 4, who's tech, you've obviously got type neutral there. His active skill does like less than 1 million damage to enemies that actually have really high defense. So that is a little bit disappointing, especially because there is quite the long restriction. You don't get to use them for quite a significant amount of time. If we double check here, I believe it's the number of times they super attack. So obviously with 55% Vegeta not being able to additional, that makes it a lot more difficult. So yeah, 4 or more super attacks. So as soon as you get a dupe or put some additionals in him, obviously if you get that lucky double super turn, it means the earliest you can use it is turn 5. So I don't mind active skills that have a condition that can't be used until like turn 6, 7, 8, but then the payoff has to be worth it, right? If you can only use it in an event where you can get to like turn 8 or 9, then it has to kind of do the damage that is worth waiting that long. So now we have every single link active. The only problem is I really don't want GT Goku here to just go off, so I'm just going to get 1 orb for him. Hopefully he won't do crazy damage here. I won't use the active skill just so we lower the chance of Vegeta getting, Goku getting the KO, should I say. So 9 orbs here for Vegeta. We do have a non-GT Heroes ally on the turn, so we are missing out on a little bit of the buff, but we're getting the full link set active here. So yeah, low attack stat for Goku. I mean, 3 million when you only get 1 orb is still pretty good for a nuking style unit, I have to say. But Vegeta is going to rock up with... Okay, we did double super, so yeah, good thing we didn't pick up too many orbs here. Because Goku trying to steal the show, as always. Damn Kakarot. Gets a crit as well. But he's going to get super attack now. He should tank this fine. And then Vegeta, what are we getting here? 7.3, so basically 7.4 million attack stat here. With all the links active, was at 9 orbs. Pretty good for a TUR. So, and on top of that, his defense was, after supering, his defense would have been close to like 300k. So, obviously, very, very strong. So, at the end of the day, when it comes to red coins, it's always up to you where you want to spend them. One thing that I kind of ran into the problem is I ended up saving mine for the longest time, because originally I started saving them to get the any dupes for the STR Vegeta and Physical Bootanks who came out last year for the Worldwide Celebration, because I only pulled one copy of both of them. So I thought, right, I'll save up my coins when they come back. Had to save up for like a whole year, and then obviously they came back on the anniversary. And during the course of the anniversary summons, I pulled multiple copies of them. So then obviously didn't end up buying copies of them with coins. Then we got to these banners, so it was okay, my red coins will probably be used for the GT Super Saiyans, and then I ended up pulling like a load of copies of Vegeta. So obviously in the end, like I talked about in that Goku video, I did end up spending, what, 1600 coins buying 4 copies of Goku. And that's just because I'd had them saved up for so long. So you don't want to get into the trap of always saving your red coins for a specific unit, and then when that unit comes back you end up pulling them a whole bunch of times, and you never actually end up spending your red coins. So we'll finish this off with both of the active skills here, see how much they do. We're getting further through the event, so obviously the damage is probably not going to be too crazy, but remember both of these guys are full rainbow level 10 links as well. We got the GT Heroes support, so maybe the Vegeta can actually finish it off here. Let me know in the comments whose active skill you think looks the coolest. I know there's a lot of Goku fans out there, but I definitely think Vegeta's looks way better overall. Whilst I do think Goku's is very cool. But let me know what you guys think. But in summary, yes, the GT Super Saiyans, both of them are definitely worth buying with red coins. Let me know down below which one you think is better, which one is your favourite, whether it's just the animations or the card itself. Let me know all of that down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.